Craig Charles.
Yeah, alright!
Welcome to Jam. Do you like it here?
Yeah, we played here quite often, really. It's always a special night. I can't wait to get out there, really, and just do that thing I do.
What do you like about it here so much?
The crowd, got a real music crowd, really. There's no posers, really. It's kind of people who have come for the music, and they know their funk and soul. They know what we do. They know what we deliver, and they're kind of and they're up for it. You know, they enjoy themselves.
And where did your obsession with funk and soul start?
Oh, well, it's been a long time. You know, I'm nearly 50 years of age, and my dad came over to England in the late 50s, early 60s with a pocket full of change and a bag full of records. You know, so when Liverpool was swinging to the Mersey-beat and the Beatles and Jerry and the Pacemakers and all that, I was listening to Otis Redding and Aretha Franklin and Nat King Cole and that kind of stuff, you know. And so I always kind of grew up listening to the golden era of Black American music, really.
Yeah.
So that's where I was grounded in. I'm about to release this thing that I've written called Scary Fairy and the Tales from the Dark Wood. Okay. And I'll tell you a little bit of it, a little bit of it. And then, but it's about this little fairy, and it's like children's nursery rhymes seen through the eyes of this fairy who influences the action a little bit, but no one ever knew that, you know, until I'm exposing it, sort of thing. It's like Scary Fairy woke up early in the wood behind the dairy, and was sure she saw a sight she swore she'd never seen before. A little girl in bonny jacket making such a fearful racket, heading for the cedar tree, bluebells way up past her knee. That little girl should be out riding the dark wood, thought as it looked down and gave a terrifying frown, for the girl had on a riding hood, the colour of the deepest blood. So Scary Fairy, hair all curly, was curious about this girlie, and scrambling from her tiny hollow, beat her wings and went to follow. Red Riding Hood was heading for the middle of the wood, where Scary Fairy knew her grandma's tiny cottage stood. Red Riding Hood passed the woodman pruning back some hedges, so Scary Fairy was quite wary and hovered round the edges, because she had seen him chop some of her favourite trees down dead, and once she did, he ate a wolf after chopping off its head. So Scary Fairy took the prairie, went through the garden of Mary. Mary wasn't nearly as contrary as history has said. She skipped across some cockle shells, but tripped upon some silver bells, fell face first down a wishing well and landed on her head. But please do not be too alarmed, because Scary Fairy wasn't harmed. She merely couldn't see too clearly, although she could see stars. She whooshed her wand, the bruises all, the scratches gone, the problem solved. She dried her wings and left the water, and flew to find the woodman's daughter. I'd say that's a bit.
Oh my God! That is my absolute highlight of interviewing anyone. That is just nuts.
You're very easily impressed.
Oh my God! I haven't had my mouth open that wide in ages.
Hey, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's not go there. Load of fantastic new music at the moment. I've got a new album coming out on Freestyle Records, the Craig Charles Funk and Soul Club 2. That'll land before Christmas. Brilliant. And that's full of music it's not a history lesson, it's music, funk and soul music, inspired by the golden era of Black American music, but done by people all over the world, like from Australia and Spain and Germany and England, who are touring now, producing now, writing now, recording now, and it's a really vibrant scene. It's really quite cool.
Thank you so much for talking to us today. I really appreciate you taking the time before your set as well. We can't wait to go down and see you now. Thank you so much. It's just been a pleasure. Mr. Craig Charles!
Hey!